Well, if you just joined us, welcome to the Broadway and welcome to day 3 of the D4 events European Deepstack Poker Championships from the Broadway in the heart of Birmingham. Quality field, we're down to 12 from the 225 that started. Yesterday was a cracking day. We started with 117 and we finished with these 12 people. Chip leader, Steve Bull, 2.9 million chips in seat number 5. And Jim Tierney at the side of him has got 1.2 million chips. A lot of chips on table 1, but who's going to take it down? Who's going to become Deepstack champion here at the Broadway? One of these guys from the final 12 will be crowned champion sometime later this evening. Action to unfold as we've just started the day's proceedings. We've had a raise on a call. We've got an all in a call. First one of today. Pair of 7s for Vance. Ralph's got ace king. The old proverbial race. Ace king of spades against the pair of 7s. Here comes the flop. No help for the ace king at the moment. Running spades or running straight cards. The turn is a 3. An ace or a king to help Ralph. It's the ace on the river. How sick is that? How sick is that? And I think Vance might have chips left, but it's going to be very close. Vance Martin, pair of 7s against the ace king. You can see what it means to him. Trying to find out exactly how much he's got. That's 430. That's 300, 400. He's got change, I think. Just checking the stacks. If he has got change, we're talking 10, 20,000 possibly. What was the all-in? 439 is the all-in. 439. And he has got fumes. He's down to 11,000 chips. Very, very unlucky for Vance. No need to look at his cards. He's all in the small blind. And he hasn't made the small blind up actually. All pass round. Does that mean it's just going to be the big blind and the small blind? Amir Mazood makes it 55,000. Spot on. So face to 55,000 and a call. All in for 11. And there we go. Side pot as well. Right, flop time. Vance is all in. Pot 1, pot 2. Pot 2's got more chips in it than pot 1. King, Jack, 10. It's on James. James checks. Amir checks. Turn card is a 4 of diamonds. 2 diamonds. Check. Check. River card is a 5 of clubs. Does anyone look right? Vance stands up. Can't Ace 9 for ace high. Ace hand. Yes, to explode. Ace 9. Queen 3. Wow, what a flop he had as well. Vance had Queen 3 on a 10 Jack King flop. Very unlucky. 7s against Ace King did the damage, and then we just lost him. He had the up and down straight draw. He had the live cards as well, but unfortunately, Vance has just finished in 12th place for £2,400. 11. Overlooking table 2 at the minute. Large corner. Has moved all. Is it that all in? What are you doing? Yep, all in. And a call. Ace 4 for Raj. Masood has got king 10. Live cards. Ace 4 in front, doesn't need to hit, just needs to dodge. Ooh! 10 comes on the flop. Ace 4's got a straight draw. Ace 4's got an ace or a 2. It's a 4. We've lost one. In the yellow hoodie, Raj Khanna has just been eliminated. We're down to 10. We've got Alex Kong all in with king 9 against king jack. And we've just lost Alex Kong. And we've got an all-in on table number 2 as well. Ron's all-in on table 2. Alex Smart, king 9 against king jack on a king high, which is about 750,000 behind the line. So we just get a call. He has peeled. Flop time. 6 high. Six high, flop 2 spades, 6-3-2. C-bet. 150,000. All in announced from Andy King. Yeah, that smells of a set. James Shaw is now facing tournament survival call. If he folds, he leaves himself with 600,000 chips. If he calls, his tournament life is on the line. James calls. 7-8 of spades shown by Alan King. Pocket 5s for James. Seven, 8 of spades against pocket 5. James is winning at the moment, but he has got some outs to dodge. Any 7, any 8, any spade. Just counting the chips. So Andy can't be knocked out. So right. Fives against 7, 8. You see the cards. Here comes the turn card. Everybody stood around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. All in's correct. Here comes the turn card. It's a spade. It's a spade. And we've lost one. We've lost one. Paired board as well. The spade come. James Shaw exits and has finished 9th. Andy King scoops in about 1.4 million chips. We've just lost one. The first one on the final table, and it is Mr. James Shaw. Very, very unlucky. But we have lost one. Bankroll Supplies, James Shaw. Well, welcome to the final table of the D4 Events Deepstack English Poker Championships in C1. All the way from Holland is Ron Matheson with 1.1 million chips starting the final table. We've just started the final. In seat number 2, James Shaw, 1,022,000. In seat number 3, current chip leader, and has been running the last few tables ragged, is Steve Ball, 3.6 million chips, and has got a third of the chips in play. In seat number 4, on 540,000, Jim Tierney. Seat number 5, Ash Ahmed, 760,000 chips. Seat number 6, second in chips, Amir Masood, 1,420,000. Seat number 7, Andy King on 930. Seat number 8, James Powell, 1,145,000. And in seat number 9, he's not there at this moment in time, he's just gone for a wander, Johnny Zaib on 325. He's the short stack. We've got the first hand underway, and we've already got action between seats 2 and seats 3, and that's James and Steve. So we're straight to the board. We've got a board of King 3, 8, 9, 3 hearts. There's nearly 200,000 chips in the middle. Check on the turn from James in seat number 2. Steve 855. 855,000 is the all-in bet from Jim Tierney. The 4-bet shove. Ron in seat 1 is actually contemplating calling this, you know. He's actually contemplating calling this. We've had a 3-bet and a 4-bet shove. Action starting to heat up on the final table of the deep stack here in Broadway. What does Ron do here? He's just got his chips up to 1.2 million. Thank you, darling. Ron has just apologised for thinking. No need to apologise, buddy. A lot of money at stake. A lot of money at stake. He's looking if he calls to if he loses. If he calls and loses, we reckon he's down to 600,000. He's probably got something like Ace Queen. Ace Queen are a pair of 9s. That's what I'm putting him on. He passes. Ron passes. And a call. Steve says, well, Ace Queen passed by Ron. Kings against Ace King. Perfect read. Ron passed Ace Queen. Pocket Kings for Steve. Ace King for Jim. Ace King's at threat. Jim Tierney is at threat. Jack 10 2. Queen or an ace to save Jim. Turn card is a 9. Queen or an ace to save Jim Tierney. It's a 6. We've lost Jim. Jim Tierney finished in 8th place for £3,000. Well done, that man. Played a fantastic game. Ace King against Pocket Kings. He had the outs on the turn and the river, but we've just lost Mr. Jim Tierney. All respecting Johnny Z at the moment. And it's all onto the big blind. He's just asked how much it is. 325 total. Six big blinds. And a call. Andy calls with ace 9. Johnny Z has got ace 6. Pushing with ace 6 against ace 9. Could end up with a chop here. Ace 9 of diamonds against ace of clubs, 6 of spades. Flop is no help for Johnny at the moment. He's got running spades or a 6. Turn card. He's a queen. He's got the flush draw. Is any spade, any 6? It's a spade on the river. Johnny Z's doubled up. 4 spades. It's all about the timing. 325,000. Min raise again from Amir, which is his speciality at the minute, and he's been 3-bet again. Now he's min raising before we've had a re-raise. We think it's an all-in. We think it's an all-in, but we're not. But we do think it's an all-in. No, it's just a raise of 100. Is that right? All-in announced from Amir. He min-raised twice on the trot before the break. He got 3-bet and he passed. He's min-raised again. He's been 3-bet again, and this time he shoved a lot in. And he's done it against the same player that he doubled up off. James Powell. Has he got James Powell in his sights? Is he trying to pick on one player at the table? And it's James. Badly drawn boy. He's facing tournament elimination. He's called as well. Ace King for Amir. I think James is going to be. He's live with Queen 10. That's a big call with Queen 10 flop. King 9-6. He needs a jack. James Powell needs a jack, and he still needs a jack, and only a jack, or we lose one. It's an 8. We've lost one. James Powell eliminated in 7th place. Brilliant performance from James, winning himself £4,000. Every credit to the man. Played a fantastic game. Just come up short. 7th place. Well done, buddy. Great game. Great game. The man with the hat departs down to 6. Look at the smile on that man's face, let me tell you. Look at the smile. It's from here to Manchester. Amir Masood knocks out another. He had the ace 10, he doubled up, and then took the rest of his chips. Man on a mission. The bet is 420 total. Not about, it is. Aces for Amir Masood. Pocket 10s again. Back-to-back pocket 10s for Ron. Trouble is, his tournament life is under threat. 10s against aces. Jack 5, King 2 diamonds. He can't have the diamond redraw. Turn cards gives him a set. He can win with a queen. It's a 6 on the river. And we've just lost Ron Mathiesen from Holland. He gets eliminated. Out he goes in 6th place for £5,200 every credit. He's got about 1.4 million chips. He's just said a call. We've got an on your backs on the final table. 5-handed. Top. Pocket 3s against 9-8. Pocket 3s are in front. Amir's got 9-8. Pocket 3s in front at the moment for Andy. Here come the cards. The 8's hit. The 8's hit, which means Andy has got 2 outs. That's not one of them. And they can't, no, the spade draw's not involved. So a 3 to stay in. It's an ace. We've just lost Andy King in 5th place for £7,500. I do believe. Red Hot Pokers. See if I can just grab a quick word. Andy, the lads have been watching online. All the Red Hot Poker guys have been watching. Seeing how patient you've been, and just run us through the final table.
It was quite difficult. Obviously, the short stack, we're just trying to get him bust, really. And he had more lives than kind of cat, really. But
the problem was it fell on you all the time.
Yeah, and the last hand I tanked when he went all in, I had 6-2, so The odds were not quite there.
No.
Obviously, he had aces. I didn't know that, but it comes down to it. The guy on the chip leader is going to be shoving with a lot. He hasn't got a pair. Absolutely sure of that. So I'm looking at. No, I'm in the flip. But the blinds are 80, 40-80, and I've got 20 big blinds, something like that. So I thought it was worth taking a shot. The pay is, up steps for another £2.5 grand.
Yeah, that's right,
So I'd rather try and take a shot at winning it, really, because I'm quite happy with the 7.5k. Obviously, I want to take a win, so yeah, just one of those things.
And the lads have told me online that you built your package to playing this.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all on red hot poker. Luckily, I qualified. You just build up points and then you exchange your points for sort of events. So I played Belgium, and the crew are real good crack. They like a beer. Certainly Dale does. So we played Belgium, these events, great structures and everything. Then after that, obviously here, and then we're off to Barcelona in a couple of weeks. So
You enjoyed your weekend?
fantastic. Can't complain. I think I only got my money in bad once, which was, well, it's not even, I think it was in bad, was it, with the flush draw?
No, that's right.
Flush draw,
Yeah, exactly right, yeah.
It was a brave call by that lad, but he's a fantastic player. I've seen him play before.
Yeah.
But on this table, I think there's obviously got two big chips, but the class player is in between, absolutely. So actually, I hope he goes on and wins it, because I've seen him play. I was playing with him yesterday and sort of today, and definitely class player.
Excellent stuff. Great effort.
Okay.
Nice one. Cheers, Andy.
Cheers, mate.
Andy King finishing in 5th place. All in. And a call. Just one. Aces for Johnny. Aces for Johnny Z against Ace 8. All in and a call. Johnny 9 lives has got the aces.
What time are we going to be back?
20 to 8. No later.
I should have really not bothered. I was waiting for that break. I just made it 600,000 chips. I waited for that break, I just said, let the break go and come back and have a break.
Ace 8 against aces. 8, 7, 9. He's got 2 outs with the 8s. Turn card is a king. So we can lose Johnny if an 8 comes. The river is a 5. Aces. Now I think we're going to get a chip count, but I'm sure that Steve's still in. So we will get a chip count, but I think Steve is still in on the final hand. Back with you just after 25 to 8, 25 to 9. Which means we're down to 3. Next one out, 13,000. Johnny makes it up to 200,000. All in announced. The call, I don't believe it. Who got all in the call in 5 hands? We've got Queen 8 against Ace 8. Amir has got the Ace 8. Ash has got the Queen 8. He needs to hit a Queen to survive. Or running straight cards. Here comes the flop. 7, Jack 4. Possibilities of a straight. And we need a Queen. A deuce. He's got 3 outs. And they're all Queens. Here comes the river card. It's a 10. We've just lost one. Ash Ahmed. 3rd. Local guy. Absolutely great game, fella. Superb game. Ash Ahmed finishes 3rd for £13,000. There he is. Very unlucky. Local fella. And a great game too. We're down to 2 from these 2 guys. 8 million, 3.2 million. Let the game commence. Good luck, guys. Heads up here in the Broadway. The D4 events. English Deepstack Poker Championship. Get your sleeping bags ready. This is going on for an age, let me tell you. Flop time as we get a make-up and a check. Half a mil in the middle. Queen eye. 2 hearts. Do apologise. All hearts. Queen 9, 7. 10 out. Just coming up to 2 hours heads up. Just coming up to 2 hours heads up. These two guys have been doing battle. So well done to all the staff at D4. Well done for the best structured poker tournament in the world. The English Deepstack Poker Championships here at the Broadway. Thanks for watching. You guys out there who enjoy your live poker, try and bring you as much action and as much fun from the tables. And we'll be back at the next one. 800 in the middle. King, 7, 5. There's a surprise. $400,000 called from Johnny Z. 1.6 in the middle. $1 million. King, 7, 5, 4, 2 spades. King, 7, 5, 4, 2 spades, 2 diamonds. Amir has made it $1 million all in. And a call, 7, King, Queen. We've got 7 Jack of Diamonds for a pair of 7s with a flush draw. We've got King, Queen with a top pair. Johnny's in front at this moment in time. A diamond or a 7 or a Jack. And Amir wins the pot. The river card is a 10. And I think we've got a winner. In fact, we have indeed. We've definitely got a winner. Johnny Z has just taken out Amir Masood in second place after a mammoth heads-up battle. What a fantastic game. Second place. Absolutely every single credit to these two players. Quick word with the runner-up. See if I can quick talk to Amir. Amir, can I just have a quick word, sir? I know you're just about to fall asleep, but just turn around with the camera. What a fantastic battle that was. 2.5 hours heads up.
Yeah, man, I'm absolutely exhausted. I just went on forever. It's been such a long 3 days. Yeah. It's been really enjoyable. I think I just wasn't really hitting any cards. He was definitely out-flopping me a lot of the time. Yeah. And I think in the end, it got to a spot where we just had to get it in, and yeah, the best of it.
You like the min-raising, either heads up or even on the button or anywhere in particular?
I mean, I thought that was okay because some of the time he was folding, but a lot of the time he was flatting, so I was able to play a bigger pot in position. Yeah. But at the same time, I really wasn't connecting with any flops throughout pretty much the whole heads-up battle. Yeah. And he was doing a lot of calling. So there wasn't really, he was pretty difficult to play against. I think I could have done a little bit better, but I'm pretty happy with second as well.
Starting the final table, we noticed that you didn't play a hand until you got the ace-10 against the 10s. The fist bump came when the ace came on the flop, and from then on you just seemed to take control of the table.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning I couldn't find any spots that I wanted to get out of line with. I didn't have a hand that I wanted to play. And then the ace-10, that was pretty standard. I raised the button and the big blind shoved, and I sat with the ace-10. I thought that was pretty standard. I was pretty lucky to suck out there. Yeah. And then from there, I was able to find more spots to steal and take advantage of other people's light raising and all that. So after that, I was able to get more of control and went into heads up with a big chip lead, but it didn't work out for me.
Well, second place out of 225, a fantastic field. Just a quick word about the event itself.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. It was really deep. Great structure. I thought it was really well organised, and I'll definitely be here next year.
Excellent. Same place. Amir, well done.
All right, cheers,
nice,
man.
Well done. That is 11.2 million chips, buddy. Johnny 9 Lives, or whatever we want to call you. We've had a laugh and joke about it, but it's one of those days where you go all in, you win, you go all in, you win. It's Johnny Zaib's day, mate.
I think it was, yes. I was quite fortunate to win this, but yes, I think I played okay.
Massive heads-up battle. 2.5 hours, a little bit.
Well, he's a very tough player, you know. It's very unfortunate that he's lost, but you know, it was on his day today.
Could you tell he plays big on the internet with the min raise all the time on the button or the min raise out of position? It was never a massive bet and never a massive raise.
Well, I couldn't really understand it. That's why it took so long. You know, I just couldn't weigh him up what he was doing. You know, that was difficult. You know, to play with him really. Yeah.
Deep stack champion, Johnny Zaib. How does that sound?
Well, sounds okay. Thank you.
You're going to get all the plaudits. We're going to have all the photos.
Thank you.
Johnny Zaib, champion in Broadway. Well done, buddy.
Cheers. Thanks very much.
There we go. Champion in the Broadway, Mr. Johnny Z, ladies and gentlemen. Had to sit down because he's been. And that from the tower and all the team is just about it from the live stream. Thanks for watching all the last 4 days in the Broadway. But Deep Stack champion is Mr. Johnny Zaib. Every credit, bud.
Thanks, mate.
He's going to have all the pictures taken from the tower and the team. That is it. That is 11.2 million chips in front of one person. And that's it from the tower and the team. Thanks to these two for this power dealing. It's like rush poker on speed. Absolutely wonderful. All the staff have been absolutely fantastic. Well done to Danny for sorting out everybody. That's it. There is no more. The Deep Stack is finished. Well done to Johnny. Well done to the final table. Massive battle. Massive heads up battle. It was an absolutely awesome event. But from the tower and the team, hope you've enjoyed all the live stream. We'll see you at the next one. From the team, ta-ta.